Welcome back. Rodrance for the Black and White Network. Nobody has immersed themselves into woke Hollywood in the way that one Mark Hamill has embraced that full and complete elitist democratic socialist mindset. Of course, he suffered from one of the most noted cases of TDS this world has ever known. That would be Trump derangement syndrome. He was offended by Trump on a daily basis. And of course, he made a cringy, I believe it was I co-signed Joe Biden campaign ad video, if I remember correctly. He put that out on Twitter. Yeah, Luke Skywalker's been pretty damn disappointing. And on a side note, it seems to me like he could have done a little bit more to stop Rian Johnson over his character in The Last Jedi. But maybe that's just me. Something we don't talk about enough in that community. The fandom menace, of course. Well, it seems that Mark Hamill's decided to weigh in on the Florida law, right? That Florida law that the Don't Say Gay bill, which is actually doesn't have you not say that at all. That's a complete farce. That's what it's just been labeled by the leftists online, on Twitter, the woke mob. What it does do is it prevents activists from influencing your children, teachers that are / activists, and we know there are many of them out there. So many of these teachers now have an extremely woke liberal mindset. I'm in rural Texas. Even being in rural Texas, I am considering yanking my child out of public schools because I just don't trust it anymore. I don't. There's the Miseducation of America is a great special on Fox Nation. You might want to check it out. And it talks about how this country is being groomed towards Marxism and, of course, woke ideologies, and this bill is part of it. Well, Mark Hamill has decided to tweet out gay. And like a lunatic, do it 70 times. Yeah, thanks for weighing in, because I wouldn't know what to think if Mark Hamill hadn't brought it up. Mark Hamill responds to anti-grooming bill aimed at protecting 5-year-olds from activist teachers. The bill, which Democrats have falsely propagandized as the, quote, Don't Say Gay bill, actually prevents teachers from bringing gender ideology into K through 3 classrooms. Why is this only K through 3? That's my concern. Why is this only up until 3rd grade? I mean, look, if this bill was introduced by Ron DeSantis, I'm going to be the first to say I don't think that goes far enough. It should be K through 12. I'm sorry. But none of this should be creeping into high schools, junior highs, none of that. Star Wars actor Mark Hamill showed his complete and total ignorance on Tuesday. It would not be the first time. When in response to the passage of Florida's anti-grooming bill, he tweeted, quote, gay 70 times. The bill, which Democrats have falsely labeled as the Don't Say Gay bill, which actually prevents teachers from bringing gender ideology into K through 3 classrooms. There he is, of course, tweeting it out 70 times with a rainbow at the end. Hamill tweeted out his support for those who protested against the bill, who likely also didn't read the 3-page law. The law protects kids and parents from activist educators who see the classroom as a bully pulpit and children as experimental subjects for gender identity. Hamill seems to be on board with educators discussing things like sex changes with children who don't even know what sex is. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. I don't know what I would do if I found out a school was pushing that onto my children. That would, I just don't know. That's appalling. The bill has been lied about so much that actors and media pundits actually seem to believe that it prevents educators from saying the word, quote, gay. It does not. Instead, it is a bill protecting parents' rights in education, something the left has come out and said, by the way, parents shouldn't have a right to. That's actually come out of people's mouths. If you don't like the way we're doing it, they should go to private school. But in public school, we should be able to brainwash your children into doing some despicable things, possibly even onto their own person. Stop it. I mean, look, parents should be at the absolute forefront of any child's education. The parents have the best interest of the children, regardless of what Democratic lawmakers want to say. The White House has consistently lied about the bill as well, saying that they, quote, stand with the LGBTQI plus students. Where did the extra stuff come from? Okay. But what they really mean is they stand with activist educators who want to indoctrinate kids 5 to 10 into critical gender ideology. Yikes. Yikes. The law also says that schools cannot keep information regarding a child's social gender change or changes in their mental state or requested name or pronoun changes from parents. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. That actually should set off all kinds of alarm bells, and the school should be notifying the parent. This comes after a lawsuit that has been filed against school districts in the state for doing just that. In one case, a family wasn't informed of their child's gender identity exploration until she tried to hang herself in the school bathroom. Jesus. Perhaps Hamill thinks that's okay, so long as he gets to say gay. And look, most of the common sense people that watch this channel, we aren't looking for Hollywood to advise us on how to live life or raise our children. At least I hope to God you are not. Right? And Mark Hamill has long since been sort of an idiot. Sort of a space cadet, for a lack of a better way of putting it. Sometimes, boy, you want to talk about a separation of character and actor, because he ought to get an Academy Award for the all-American blonde-headed hero he played in Star Wars. And yeah, I know it's space, but let's face it, he played a farm boy that is absolutely more on the conservative side, as is Jedi's. And, here he is playing the role of Palpatine these days. The Rise of Palpatine. There you go. Mark Hamill. Complete idiot. Trump hater deluxe. Yeah, I want you influencing schools' decisions on what's right for parents. Jake Skywalker. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.